welcome. I'm standing here in front of Atkins Cemetery here in Oklahoma. Now, most of y'all may be wondering why that I'm here. Well, I'm here because we are going to go visit the grave of Charles Aurthur Floyd, better known as Purdy Boy Floyd. As most of y'all know, he was a bank robber back during the Great Depression time period, roughly around the 20s. But oddly enough, he's not really from Oklahoma out here. He is actually from Ardales, Georgia, and his family moved out here in 1911 to be able to have farmland and stuff like that. Some of his first criminal activities was during the Prohibition age, when him and his friend here in Oklahoma would make bootleg whiskey. Then it went on from there to bank robberies, the Kansas City massacre. There's two stories behind that, really, whether he was involved or not. But what he was accused of is getting in a shootout with a couple of federal officers in the Kansas City Police Department trying to free one of their friends. Unfortunately, 3 Kansas City police officers ended up getting shot and killed, and 1 federal officer ended up getting shot and killed. So Floyd's exploits would continue on from there, robbing several banks. Some people has learned about him saying that, well, he was like the Robin Hood of his day. There's some truth behind that, because a lot of reports say, a lot of the banks have said that he would purposely, after robbing the bank, go into the mortgage offices of the bank, take all the mortgage paperwork out and set it on fire, freeing a lot of your folks back in those days during the Great Depression, freeing them of the debts to the banks. So yes, there is some truth behind that as well. So after during his bank robbing spree here in the central part of the United States and some of the southern part, western part of the United States, Purdy Boy Floyd was in Ohio at that time. He was trying to run from the law, really hardcore after him because he escaped prison and everything like that. So while he was in New Liverpool, Ohio, he was chased down by some federal and local officers where they shot him dead there on October 22nd, 1933. In fact, today makes the 89th anniversary of Charles Aurthur Floyd's death, and we are going to go visit his grave. So if you will follow me, I will show you where you're going to go. So right now, once you enter in through this gate, you're going to go straight up. You're going to go straight up this road here. And I'm going to cut off for right now, and I'll show you where it stops. So right now, we're at the T-cross of, as you can tell, the main gate's down there. So you'll come right up this gravel road. And right here is where you're going to be able to walk up and go to his grave. Now, there are places you could park here. Is right over to the left of me. There's a pavilion there where you can park your vehicle and just walk straight down this road. But remember, this section right here, where the archway is where you're going to want to start. Now, if you'll follow me, you'll come right through here. Try to be careful where you step if at all possible. There's a lot of old graves here. In fact, this is actually a pretty old cemetery. We have found graves here that dated back to the mid 1800s, back when Oklahoma was still Oklahoma Territory. And a fun fact on that, that's why a lot of people, even in 1911, when Floyd's parents moved them out here, was to flee the law, because even then this was still Indian territory, and law enforcement could not go into Indian territory to catch a criminal, nor would the tribal police do anything to catch the criminals. Here it is. So here we are. We are at Charles Aurthur Floyd's tombstone. Now, for those of you who are wondering, why are you saying Charles Aurthur Floyd? Well, because that was his name. And the other thing is he really hated the name Purdy Boy. So that's why I keep on using that. Now, you can also tell that right in through here that there is a lot of chiseled away pieces of his tombstone. So when you're here, try not to do that. It shows a little bit of courtesy or respect. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. I did my best on this. Also, you'll notice is that there are trinkets on here. Please, when you come out here, leave a penny. So that's it. Thank you.